and the patent side of it.
Mm-hmm. So, are you recording this?
I can or can't?
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, any whatever direction you want to go. You know, do you have a source for these fabrics? A lot of the fabrics in cycling are Italian fabrics. So there are some fabric vendors that are not necessarily USA made, but they're USA based, and they have distribution centers here in America. Because if you're going to go Italian, you're going to have to source that from an Italian mill. There are no distribution centers here in America for Italian fabrics. So,
Makes sense.
so you have to make that decision. You know what if you know if that's what you want to do. Some of this is not Italian fabrics. I can already tell you that.
As a matter of fact, one of them said made in Canada.
It may be made in Canada.
Yeah,
but
or
I mean,
whatever. Or the fabric. Oh, you're saying the fabric.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. And it may say it could say manufactured in Canada.
I know one of them it says that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is made in the USA. No, this don't feel that Italian to me. What's so different about this than any other lycra, spandex, scuba? Like, what's the difference?
Price tag. To be real blunt, price tag. Italian fabrics cost a lot of money, and especially in this world, in this cycling triathlete world, they deem themselves the superiority of all other brands. Not saying they are, but but the prices are a lot higher on raw goods. Are y'all just starting out?
With this, yes.
Okay, so you've already got an apparel brand.
Yes.
Okay, what are you manufacturing now? What are you getting made? What are you selling now?
Sportswear, hats, shorts,
Okay.
hoodies, t-shirts.
So are you having those
Socks.
custom made? Those shorts? Those getting custom made?
No. Right now,
Okay.
we wherever I can find the goods in the States,
Okay.
and then
And you decorate
and
them,
then
you put your-
we adding on the logos to them.
Okay. All right,
know,
that's fine.
so-
Just want to kind of in doing that, because we want to kind of follow the branding of what you're already doing, right?
Exactly.
If you make a U-turn and say, okay, now we're going to go all Italian, that doesn't really follow the brand that you've already been displaying.
No.
And the price tag's going to be a lot higher if we go all Italian made.
I don't really see the point of all the
We don't.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of doing any
I'm
Italian.
trying to by feeling this feels no different than any lycra, scuba, spandex that I've ever worked with.
I know, right? That's right.
So
it doesn't. Yeah.
I don't think that it necessarily has to be
Okay.
Italian. It needs to be quality, but it does not
Yes.
need to be Italian.
Exactly.
But like a
whatsoever.
Sport Tech has some awesome fabrics that are they're really good fabrics. Yarrington Mills has some really good fabrics that would be great for this too.
Right. So I'm open to the idea,
Okay.
and I hope that you are of sourcing. If you say that these mills have good quality fabrics, I'm open to that. But I don't just Italian just doesn't. That's not
Okay.
necessary.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, there's things we can make.
Okay, let's make it happen. He said he need the only difference.
Yeah.
It you know.
Yeah. So this right here. So this needs to be just wider. So this is not wide enough. He has some issues in here. You know, he got a little junk in the trunk. So he needs this wider.
There's factories, suppliers that have those wider, having different sizes.
Okay.
So that's just a matter of sourcing
Okay.
that. I mean, one of our customers, we actually.
At least 2 inches. Okay. That's like the biggest thing. Everything else. You know. He's gonna send you the design work, of all the placement of the different things that need to be sublimated.
And you would just need that in like a tech pack, or what would be the best way for you?
We're gonna need Illustrator files.
Okay.
So let's back up, because before we do that, when you talk about pattern work, are you going to create patterns for them, or do we need to create patterns for you?
I would like for you to create a pattern.
Okay, so what the easiest thing to do would be for us to create your pattern, and then you to actually lay out your artwork into those pattern pieces. That way you know where the placement, where you want that placement to be, and then from there, like when you place an order, then we would grade out your artwork based on all the sizes that are within your order. Okay, but we give you one of those
Yes.
sizes, so that then
And that'll speed up the process.
yes, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of back and forth. Yes, and especially when you start looking at, like, and my art department can look at this and say, okay, you know, is this artwork going to match up when we get this zipper sewn in? That
Right.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That works for me.
So on your,
Did you say King? Did you say he needed like another outfit, some joint too, the suspenders?
A bib.
A bib?
yeah, so that you can wear this over this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the bib is the fourth piece.
Yeah, I've actually never seen one of these this small. This might be a woman's size.
No,
Pad.
yeah, it's too small for him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, and then let's talk about the silicone.
Yes.
Do y'all like that silicone in there or no?
He didn't complain about the silicone, right?
No, he didn't.
So I guess
No.
this is okay like this.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the only thing he's really
Yeah,
said
it's kind
something.
of open and flexible.
Yeah.
So everything else is just this right here is
Yeah.
Interesting.
because it's too small. People still writing cursive, such a lost art.
Man, I ain't wrote a cursive in
Such a lost art.
100 years. Yeah.
They don't
And
even
I
teach
think
it
he-
anymore.
No, they
Man, he wanna. I think.
No, sadly.
Could we? I guess we gonna do arm sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need some arm.
we
We need
need-
arm sleeves.
These arm sleeves. Yeah.
So the arm sleeves and the bib outside
Yeah.
of these. pieces,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And do you need to leave? Should we leave these?
Well, okay, so let's talk about the short. This is a perfect example. So we can make you a basic short, and maybe that's the direction we need to start, is a basic short, because as you can see, all these cut lines, every time you cut the fabric apart and you have to sew it back together, that's going to cost you more.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, maybe we do a side panel. I see it's got a little pocket right here. You know, we can do you a pocket that's got a side panel. Maybe the pocket's a little bit bigger, so you can slide a cell phone down in there. We make that out of a mesh so that it's still sublimatable, but that pocket will stretch out.
I like the idea of that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. And take away some of these lines. These could even be art lines instead of sew lines.
I'm totally open to that.
Yeah, okay.
Too.
Yeah.
The only, because I mean, all of this is just deco.
Yes.
The only thing that is necessary is just the actual pockets and these pieces. All
Yeah.
Okay.
all the pockets and all that stuff is absolutely necessary, but totally open to the idea of the deco, because I totally get every time that machine pops up, that's another charge.
Yeah.
So all those things aren't necessary, and it could totally be just art lines instead of cut and sew lines.
Okay. Like that back pocket there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm totally open to the idea of, any changes that will help with cost, as long as it doesn't, interrupt or, change the integrity of the garment.
Most of the time, oh, that's kind of a cool looking pocket. I've never seen this one before.
He said he put something in there.
Yeah.
snacks or
Yeah. I
water
mean, every
bottles or-
pocket
He said it was
that
necessary. but
every
something-
pocket that he said, he told us what went in what pocket.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've not seen. I mean, we always put a pocket on the back.
Yeah.
But I've not seen one like this. I would actually like to hang on to this just so that I
Yeah.
can formulate a
Yeah.
pocket like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever did something similar to this?
We have several cycling customers.
Yeah. Is it possible we can see some of the stuff that you've already done? We can't. Like,
Have an NDA.
huh?
Have an NDA. I have one piece that you can look at.
Okay,
right here.
that's it. We ain't gonna say anything. Yeah.
No, if it's out here, we can look at it. If it's
Okay.
not out here, you can't.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So this is actually a female. So we drop this back tail, and we also do it's called a zipper garage. So that way, you know, it kind of protects the skin, especially if you got guys that have like a hairy chest. Yeah, that's something important because otherwise your zipper can get caught up in that. This is one of the pockets here. So, but yeah, we can formulate a different pocket.
Okay.
I do like that pocket.
See nothing different.
And this is an Italian fabric. All of this is.
Okay.
I don't see nothing
Yeah.
different outside of this one.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't. Yeah.
Alright, is it gonna stop his performance?
No.
I mean,
Hey.
the thing is you just want to make sure that it's lightweight, breathable.
Yes.
That
Can dry fast.
yes, this is
Yeah.
antimicrobial. So and the fabrics that these other places have all those components too.
Right.
So
Yeah. This is a great example.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
yeah.
Well, Tommy said we was talking to the right person, so I trust him.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I think he's gonna be happy to see this with a brand, you know, on it. Just me and him get together, sit down and start. Once they give me the pattern, formulate the idea.
On how to lay it out.
Instead of him having like 5 threads, it's like what would you give me a look for?
So is this some of his apparel? Is this some of the guys' apparel? Is this some of y'all's
Yes.
apparel?
This is. This.
Who sublimated this for you guys?
No. He
just straight up bought this, didn't he?
No, he had that. Whoever did this, they sent this to him, and he reached out to me and like, I love the brand, and they not paying me. All I'm doing is wearing their stuff.
Kind of
So-
like Nike. Why would you wear Nike?
Yeah. So he wants to
Exactly. So he like, I'd rather,
Yeah.
you know, if you can come up with something, the event is in September, you know, I'd rather wear affiliated. So we're gonna honor
Perfect.
that request.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just the reason why I asked that is because the sublimation is really poor.
I,
It's really poor sublimation.
I'm looking at some of your work here, and it's, yeah.
Okay.
I like that kind of talk because it's like my stuff is so much better.
Well, that's something that's a big deal to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, nothing special about this stuff. I mean, it's the artwork. It's the artwork that makes it unique.
Yeah.
And on the, yes, same here. We could actually incorporate this same kind of pocket here. Yeah, we could put a side, like where this is at, we can do a side pocket here. There's a lot of options. Yeah, okay.
I don't think it matter where the pocket is, as long as the pocket's there.
Yeah,
You know, yeah,
he needs to be able to utilize some pockets.
exactly.
Makes sense?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I just heard yeses to everything.
yeah. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna get you a proposal together so you know what the pricing looks like for pattern work. First off, because that's what we have to do first is get pattern work done, and then I'll start looking at pricing on fabrics so that I can get you some pricing kind of preliminary pricing on what the garments are going to be, finished garments. You're going to do artwork, right? And then I'll put a timeline together too. Right now we're really busy, so I'm glad you got a minute.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
it's going to be a minute. Just to be real honest, it's going to be a minute. So yeah, we can do that. We'll
What's
put it all
a minute?
together.
Oh yeah, that was my next question.
You're looking at 4 weeks to get patterns made.
Okay.
Okay,
And
okay.
then during that time, we'll be we'll be sourcing your fabric. Most of these fabrics we don't carry here. All of our cycling customers have always supplied their own raw goods, and it's because they all use Italian fabrics. And so, we'll get some samples of fabrics in here so that you can look at it and make sure that it's as similar to this. I'm not going to point you in a direction that's not going to get you quality. So, but yeah. Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. Yeah, we
I
get
like it.
done.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I trust you. I'm ready to get going.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I do too. It'd be nice.
Have y'all decided on like what colors you're gonna go to so she knows like as far as like the colors of like the different styles she'll be sourcing?
I mean,
Is it gonna still be black? Is it gonna be white, blue? Like what colors do you
I'll get with him
and see what colors
tonight,
Okay.
and I'll,
So we
he
give her that info so
he
she
might
knows.
tell me
what
go for what
shade.
I know, or
Right.
if he prefers a color. My thing is, as long as it's affiliated racing development, as long as it's ARD on it.
Right.
Right. So this is the thing that you'd have to remember, though. I want to show you something. I'm glad you brought that up, Kenya. Is that all of these garments, all the color is sublimated on.
Okay.
So these all started out as white fabrics. That
Okay.
would be my very strong suggestion.
Okay,
Is
cool.
to, and let me show you this right here. The back part and the bottom crotch area of
Yeah.
this is what's called yarn dyed goods.
Okay.
It is not sublimated.
Okay.
It is dyed. The yarn is dyed and knitted
Okay.
to be a black. If you start wanting to offer colors other than sublimated colors,
No, we want to stay sublimated
I
colors.
think so,
Tar. Yeah,
because
no,
that
definitely,
way-
definitely that.
you're already going to have a couple of different fabrics already, okay? But then we would order them in white, and then we'll dye it whatever color you want.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
We ain't
because you can see
yeah.
how it makes
Yeah.
this black look gray.
Yeah.
But this is a sublimated black. You can
Okay.
never get this to match perfectly.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think we just go all sublimation.
Let's
and
go.
if we want a solid color, we sublimate it solid.
There you go.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if it's sublimating another color, do a different shade so then it's at least an accent color. As
Yeah.
Of course.
You
Like
definitely don't want it to look like
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's it,
No.
exactly. Yeah. Or even a tone on tone. So
No.
That's kind of a tone on tone with a pattern behind it. Yeah.
I would say have some fun with this. I would even even
Yes.
consider do like a different color, like a different color zipper.
That'll be cool.
You know, just I would,
Yeah.
I would really have
Yeah.
some fun with this.
We gonna have some fun with it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, look, I mean, we can have some fun with it.
I would say that
You know?
totally have some fun with
Yeah,
this.
let's
Especially
do
by
that.
This being the first one, and it's going to be on the athlete completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The next ones after that,
Yeah.
grow it from there.
Yeah. I agree with that completely.
I dig it.
man.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you those two pieces back, but
You see?
I do want to, yeah.
Okay.
I do want to make this pocket as an option.
Okay.
So I'll hang on to this while I make that pattern, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. So you think that a top he would always want sleeveless, or do you think he would want sometimes like a sleeved top with a bib?
I mean, I think let's give them some options. You know, I mean, we ain't got to be stuck to
Yeah.
one. I know we want to. You know, we could do that. You know, like I said, we're gonna make them some arm sleeves anyway.
Yeah.
Well-
Why not just like just a long sleeve?
Yeah, exactly.
Shirt as well.
Yeah.
Because one of our customers, well, both of them offer a sleeveless and a sleeved.
Yeah.
And then the other one has a sleeveless, a short sleeve, and a long sleeve.
We
So-
Tara, right?
Tori.
Tori. My wife's name Tori, so I'll never forget that. Yeah.
See, you already like me.
Yes, Tori, yeah. So, matter of fact, Tori will see this later, because she gonna ask me all about this. So I'll be able to just push play. Yeah. So, Tori, yes, we can definitely play with some things. We ain't got. I look. One thing about it, he referred me to Zoot, ZZOOT. Look, we not reinventing the wheel. Every wheel is round. I ain't seen a square wheel yet. So we're gonna stay in line with what everybody else doing. We ain't gotta do the Italian fabric. We already done made
Yeah.
that clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can definitely do, let's just
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I'm very excited to see this artwork that you created.
Yeah.
Our secret genius over here. You can't have him. He's ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Genius.
Behind my wife and my mother's phone number is his. It is.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
think once it gets done, I think it'll be just really cool seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The competition that he's in, is it airing on TV or is it just?
Oh well, I don't know exactly. The big one is this one in September is one of the smaller ones, and he said this is 56 miles or something like that. Which I'm like, wow. I mean, between I think what they're jogging first,
Right.
then he runs to the ocean,
Yeah.
swims, and get on a bike. And this one is 56 miles.
I get
What?
tired walking in my car.
Why?
Well,
Yeah.
the thing too that you have to remember is that this fabric has to dry fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Because after he swims so many miles, then he gets on his bike, and so it has to dry pretty fast because otherwise that slows him down
Yeah.
on his course. So that's another reason why, like I say, Italians think that they have reinvented the wheel on that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I thought China we did
Mm.
that.
No, they just give us a virus. That was terrible.
So is the silicone, is that on the inside, is that just to keep the fabric on them? And not-
Yeah, it's like a gripper, so it keeps it down. This particular fabric right here, there's a machine that actually will put this on after this is cut because the gripper can't go through the sublimation process.
Too sticky.
Yeah, yeah. Probably.
I want it rising up his legs.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was.
yeah. What we typically will do is we're going to typically go more towards this. This actually has a nicer grip to it than this even does.
I agree.
Most of our customers have said this really doesn't do the job.
Yeah.
This is the better of the two. So
Yeah, I like this better too.
yeah. And if we want to have that banded look, that's artwork. Create that through artwork, okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to roll. I'm done.
You ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm done.
You got it?
Mad jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
Well,
say?
I'm glad to know that you guys do all this stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I got plenty of stuff to do.
I'm
Okay, good.
I'm a stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.